now it's time for MTV Story Time.
Hello, my name is Sally Hayes, and one fun fact about me is that if you call me at night, I won't be the first one to answer.
What up, I'm Holden Caulfield. I'm suave as hell. I'm only 17, but I look older than I am, so I can get alcohol.
So I love hanging out with my friends. That's a great time. Also, I'm really good at conversations, and we can spend forever just talking, you know. So that's pretty great. And also, I love going to plays downtown with my best friends. That's great. And that's also, if you want to take me on a date, you can take me there. So yeah, that's pretty grand, but that's it.
Did she say grand? Grand, that's a word I really hate. I puke every time I hear it. What do I wish? Oh, so I wish that I could have this place on my own where I live, probably California with my brother DB. Love you, DB. But when we live there, I'd have this rule where nobody could come if they're phony, and only the cool people would be able to come, so no phonies allowed. Yeah, I only wish for the good stuff.
Are you enjoying my hat?
So I love it when a guy's sophisticated, but Holden wasn't. He just really isn't sophisticated at all.
Sophisticated? She doesn't think I'm sophisticated? All of them swimming around in a goddamn pot of tea saying sophisticated stuff to each other and being all goddamn charmed and phony. I'm sophisticated. I'm the sophisticated one.
How did we meet? So I was set up on a blind date by my best friend Ernie, and when he dropped me off, I saw Holden for the first time, and he was just so cute, and he looked older. I mean, it was probably the gray hairs on the side.
So Ernie turned around after he dropped her off and gave this very phony, humble bow, and I introduced myself to her. She's really pretty, but shouldn't have given her my real name. Should have given her some phony name.
So he took me to a play, and it was just so good, and I loved the actors and everything. I was just clapping. It was phenomenal. It was great.
The play? If you sat there long enough and heard all the phonies clapping, you'd hate everybody in the world.
And the actors. And the actors were phenomenal. They were grand. They were just so, they were so grand and they were so into what they were doing. It was such a great play.
Actors? In the first place, I hate actors. They never act like people.
All so handsome.
They wouldn't look handsome if you saw their picture in a yearbook.
And the longer it went on, the better it was. It was just so good. It was so good. And I was just crying and crying, and
The phonier it got, the more she cried. She cried leaving the theater. But I'm a nice guy, so I didn't say anything.
the show, he walked me home, and we had just a great conversation. He's such a great guy. And towards the end of it, he just kissed me. He's so great, and he's grand. I just don't think I'll date him again.
So I walked her home, walked through the park. I really like the park, the ducks. I don't know. And then we got home, I kissed her, cousin suave. And then she asked me if I wanted to watch a movie with her, but I think I'm gonna step back. She's pretty phony. Anyway,